to be able to introduce this lady, and I'll tell you why. Because I met her about 3.5 months into my business, and it set the stage for my business. So for those of you that don't know her, you need to pay attention, because I'm telling you, the stuff I heard out of this lady's mouth, I went, okay, all right, that's what I'm going to do. And from there, my business just grew. So take it seriously. She's going to be just as firm as I am, if not maybe a little firmer. But she knows her stuff. I'll keep it clean. But she's sold over $3 million in Pampershed product. She's been with this company 25 years. So for those of you that are sitting in this crowd, if you want the longevity and you want the knowledge, you need to sit down a little bit longer and listen to this woman, because she's absolutely phenomenal. And she's somebody I look up to, and that I would not be where I'm at without you. So, Miss Feriale Yan. I can say Yan because it sounds like a Texas word. So, let's give her a big round of applause. Trying to break the back.
I'm not going to keep it very clean. It's wonderful to know. I never do.
Oh my God.
And I'm okay with that, but I'm last. I don't care. I want to thank you for staying. Yes, my name is Feriale. I've been called everything from Frito-Lay to Free-Ho-Wee to Favorite Amp to Fun House, and my personal favorite, Free-For-All. Which I actually relate to very well in certain months of my business. My motto is, call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner. I am really flattered to be up here because it's taken them long enough to ask me. From Marie, who I've known, and we've been on a boat ride from hell together on a Hawaii trip, okay, and I still blame her husband, Jim, for what happened to me, and I will hold him accountable for the rest of my life. All right, he knows what he did. I'll tell you that story later when we bond. Now, when Marie called me and asked me to speak, I was really very honored. And I was glad it was her and not Patty, because Patty always makes fun of me. Patty's mean. She makes fun of the fact that I have a lisp. I call it an accent, and I'm good with that. Just saying. Okay. Marie goes to me, we'd like you to wrap up the meeting for us. We'd like you to focus on some certain topics that you're known for. I do pride myself on being with the company for 25 years, and I pride myself more for being a legacy award achiever. You know, Circle of Honor, I forget how many times. Not that I'm bragging. I just want you to make sure you're glad you stayed. You all gotta be tired because I'm exhausted. And I have had 2 surgeries in a month and a half, right? You know? I got a neck spinal fusion 3 weeks ago. Here I am. Okay? My husband now is at a point where he's telling people science is donating a body to me, not the other way around. And you would like to think I'd be better looking, but no. So, one of the things I'm most proud of in my 25 years with the company is the things that I've developed when I started with the company. We did not do a paper test. And all of the old guard, as I call us, who've been here forever, they will back me up on this. I invented for you, and you are very welcome, hostess coaching.
Thank you.
Patty, am I right? It did not exist. And what happened was, I don't know if any of you are here long enough to know we had a wonderful VP at one point, Jan Gilmore, and she actually came and lived with me for a week. Because they wanted to know, what is this girl with the funny name of the Chinese husband doing? How is she doing this? Back when I started, people were blown away that I had a $500 party average. That did not exist back then. We had mimeographs, for those of you who are born some years ago. You know what that is? Okay? And our newsletters came that way. I would call the home office, Doris would answer the phone. This is how long we have been here. And she was sitting with me in my office, at my house, going, what are you doing now? I go, well, I'm coaching my hostess. She goes, I don't know what that means. I go, I don't like surprises unless they come in a little blue box. Who knew 25 years later they would? A little slow sometimes, Capucha. And she goes, I'm not getting, what are you doing here? I really don't like to walk in not knowing what to expect. Okay? So there are a lot of things that I'm going to touch on really quickly because I do talk very fast anyways. It makes it easier for you to go, what the hell just happened? And I do that especially at my shows because when I get a $300, $400 customer order, they don't know why they did that. Because I tell them, put that down, you need this, and they listen to me, unlike my children. Who I love dearly, okay? But I do say to my boys, go with God, just go. When they ask me to speak, I am going to cover some things that are very important to me. Like, I want to tell you two things, first of all. Let's go back to Michael for 1 minute, who I love dearly. He's a wonderful man. I really respect him. And I feel his pain because he and I have been through a lot of pain. I got into an accident years ago where I got hit by a semi. So I can feel Michael's pain literally there. I can understand him being sick right now. And I know why he didn't come to conference. He didn't want to do a workshop with me. I'm like, you little traitor. And he goes, that's okay, you're okay on your own. The thing about the microwave, yes, I have given away microwaves. I do not recommend you do that. How that all started, I'm going to beat Michael when I do see him. But I'm going to have to put him on the list. I can't have anybody until January, I was told by my surgeon. It's growing longer, people. You have no idea. Michael just moved up a few months. We met, and he goes, how in the world do you have this party average? I go, well, let me tell you how it all started. I went to do a show. The hostess. How big is your microwave? How many of you walked in, the microwave will boil a cup of coffee? Yeah, the Dutch oven is not going to work in there. Okay? And you go to the, and so I said, don't worry about it. I will bring my microwave. And I had just brought a brand new microwave. Okay? So I brought it, and I made a joke at my show. I never did that. Very serious. And I said to the guests in the room, I said, look, I'll make a deal with you guys. If this show hits $1,500, I'm going to leave the microwave for Lee. Okay. The microwave cost me $97. I did the show. The total ended up being, it was like ridiculous. It was a show. It was huge. I mean, huge. And I go, you all could have chipped in $5 and bought her the microwave. Mind you, I said this after they put in their order. So let's make it clear here. And it sort of became a trend kind of thing. I mean, BJ, $79 for a nice size microwave. Oh, don't have a microwave? Not a problem. Have a $1,500 show? I'll give you one. I have not given one away in a while. Okay, that's not true. I just gave one to a church that I fundraise for them twice a year, so I do love them. So I give them $79 microwave. I am that kind of gal. Let's verify the microwave thing. That's how that happened. Okay, now I'm going to go and tell you how I met Tennille Eubank. I went down to do a training in San Antonio in January, figuring, hey, nice little warm getaway. No, I stormed. So I was literally trapped in San Antonio. Not that it sucked, okay, but I was still trapped. And so we're doing a meeting at her director at the time's house, and she was literally sitting at my feet. I was sitting in a chair, she was on the floor, her little boy was with her. Her little boy, and she's looking up at me, she's asking me, I'm like, when is she going to stop talking? Not that I'm saying what I say works, but hey, let's call it what it is. 25 years, 3.3 million sales. In that time, we've all heard such amazing stories from every one of our top performers. We do not make excuses. I just literally had, within a month span, 2 major surgeries. 19 surgeries I've had. And then my 19 major, I mean, honestly, I should be better looking. I am gorgeous on the inside. Look past this, okay? All right. But seriously, guys, no excuses is really the pivotal key to this business. My surgeon told me, you cannot go back to work for 16 weeks. I said, do you know what I do for a living? He goes, no. I go, really? Let me explain to you my job. I don't get workers' comp. I own my own business. When you own your own business, you don't get workers' comp, even if you're the business owner. Okay? I said, I need to do shows to get shows. Now, the virtual shows, God bless you. I am looking at your ribbons going, they stole those from somebody. There's no possible way in the world that they could have more ribbons than me. And yet, they do. And they do virtual. I am too stupid for a smartphone. The virtual is not going to work for me. My team loves them. And thank God for my gurus who are tech savvy and love to do the virtual show. I have to get on board. They scare the you know what out of me. Okay? Because I am not that talented. Alright? But I am a people person. Ironically, people, I don't play well with others. I really don't. And what I mean by that is, I do set my own standard. And this is something I want to really stress to you guys. You've got to set the standard for yourself. Like, when Michael was, saying, you have to find somebody that inspires me. I would like to believe that I inspire my team, but I know the reality of that. I don't want to be their inspiration. I want other leaders to be their inspiration. I want them to come to me to find out how do I do that, because they're going to have access to these other people. Okay, so find your inspiration wherever it's going to come to you. Okay, make it work for you. But I'm going to give you some tips that do work, because I'm that good. Just saying. Now, all right, you have to make every show count. What were the common words we heard from everybody? Whether we heard it, from Laura, we heard it from Tammy, we heard it from passion. If you do not believe, honestly, okay, in the job, I think we all do, we're here. How many of you really honestly are here hoping you're going to get that little something that will make you even want to stay in the job? Be honest, right? You all come to these conferences thinking this is my last chance to see if it's really going to stick. Do you know why I still come to conference? Because I want their ribbons. I am a ribbon slut. I'm telling you what it is. I come to conference seriously like you all do, and I go away every year for 25 years in a row. No, 24. Did not go to my first one, and I'm still pissed. I blame my recruiter for that. We'll get to that later. Now, so you have to have the passion, but truly what my passion is about this business? And if you don't have it, and that's your product knowledge. I don't care if you're doing virtual. I don't care if you're doing whatever we're calling it now. Noel, that's my mother's name, by the way. Love you. That's the fun of her right now, but we'll talk about it later. But the thing about it, too, though, is whether you're doing a virtual, whatever their company is going to be calling the in-home, is that what they're calling it now, the in-home party? Okay, whatever. It's live show. Okay, now, okay, you have to know your product. People are not stupid unless you're a member of my family. But honest to God, your team has not trained you on it, your director has not told you, you've got to have that all-purpose pot. If you do not own that all-purpose pot, you're out of your blanket mind, okay? But I don't care if you don't own it, you should still know how to sell it, okay? Now, I love the app. I love the all-purpose pot. It is my thing. I've got a $1,600 party average. And I want to tell you how that average is. You gotta speak so fast they don't know what hit it. But what it is I teach them about the product. You have to, the one word I did not hear, but I know every top seller sitting in this room, okay, my team knows it, that is you have to create a desire for that product. Now, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to go as fast as I can because some of you are nodding off and I see you. Okay? All right? Okay. Here's the thing though. You have to know your product. How many of you even own the all-purpose pot? Whoa! Okay. That was impressive. Now let's see how many hands go up. How many bring it to a show? Now, order of you. How many of you are terrified to talk about it, even when you do bring it to the show? Hello for being honest. Okay, what scares you, do you think about that pot? And you know what it is.
Right.
Yeah, $230. That's without the steamer. All right? Nothing better have 4 tires and air conditioning for that kind of money. Okay? Who needs the all-purpose pot? Everybody. Why do they need the all-purpose pot?
It's everything.
Look at the name of the item. This is what Pampered Chef has done. We name the products for what they do. Where is that thing that chops the food? Oh, the food chopper. Where is that thing that opens the can opener? This is how I name my children. You who talks fast, you who eats too much, and you who eats too much. I name the same child. It's the all-purpose pot. Now, I am married to a wonderful man. That's not Halloween. learn this line like the back of your hand. You need to learn it better than you know your own children, okay? And I'm telling you, because this is what's going to keep you really in business for a long time. Now, do I sell them for a price? Damn straight I do. Here's how I do it. I create such a desire, because when you're cooking, you want to create an image. When you're talking at a show, you want them to picture themselves in their kitchen dealing with their issues, okay? Now, does a person who cooks for two need the all-purpose pot? Yes. Why? Power cooking. If you're going to go to the effort, I have been a professional chef now for 40 plus years. I know you're shocked because I'm only 32, but, okay, I was a 28-year-old child. We do that in the Middle East where I come from. What are you going to do though? Why? Now, here's how I paint a picture about the all-purpose pot or the double burner grill. How many of you go to Costco or BJ's? You have those near you, or Sam's Club, right? You want to make beef stew. You buy the block, the big 5-pound block of beef stew. You bring it home, you take out the 2 pounds of meat that you need to make your dinner, correct? What do you do with the remaining 3 pounds? You put them into a Ziploc bag and you throw them in your freezer. 6 months later, what is that brown thing in the corner of my freezer? As a professional chef, I'm going to share an important tip with you. Cooked food freezes 100% better than raw food. Freezers dry out your food. So if you're putting raw meat into a freezer, when you go back out to cook it again, it's not going to be as tender and as juicy as when you make it fresh. You've got all the ingredients there. You're making a mess anyways in your kitchen. Double or triple your recipe. Give them tips at the show. I can tell them how to freeze food safely. Here's the best tip that sells that pot. How to reheat their frozen food. Has any of you ever had a question given to you, well, how do I reheat frozen food? You're telling me to cook in advance, but how do I heat it up? I go, you do it the way all chefs do. We don't microwave anything. When we are reheating food, we do it in simmering water, okay? So now again, you've got this all-purpose pot where you've made beef stew for like 3 different meals or for a big party. Let's say you made it for 3 different meals. Now you want to have beef stew next week. So instead of taking the bag out the night before and defrosting it overnight in the fridge, you take back your all-purpose pot. You fill it halfway with water. You bring it to a slow simmer. You slide the freezer bag, make sure you use good quality freezer bag, into the simmering water. It will heat that beef stew up beautifully without overcooking the meat or making the vegetables go mushy. That is how we do it in the restaurants. How many of you ever gone to a wedding and you ordered prime rib? They come, they'll come to you and they'll say, how would you like yours? And she will say, I like mine rare. They're going to go to Noelle, I would like mine medium. They're going to go to Laura, I would like mine dead. Okay? And then we make fun of that person when we're in the kitchen. But do you think we've got rare prime ribs, medium prime ribs, and well done prime ribs? No, they're all rare. So what we do, the first one that goes into a big bath of simmering au jus is her well done. We follow it with a medium, and then we follow it with the least amount of time with the rare. That's how you reheat food in your kitchen, okay? Then you're going to start telling them the features of this pan, how much volume is going to power cooking. And then you talk about the power cooking show. This pan will do 5 to 6 pounds of ground beef in one pan. Think about this. Most people will do 100 ground beef in an iron saute pan. They wonder why it's flying out of the pan, all right? Okay, look at the features of the pan. It's riveted together like my body. That's the selling point, You want a pan that's screwed together or riveted? How lucky do you feel today? Okay, you don't want an airplane. You want to be an airplane that's riveted together or screwed together. Okay, really, that really appeals to people. But the fact that it goes into the oven, they're done. So how do I get them to buy it that night? I say, look, how many are convinced you need this pan? The hands go up. Okay? I've talked about chilies, I've talked about making a beautiful pot roast, corned beef and cabbage, making my famous, pasta dishes. I'm all about the one-pot meals. All about the one-pot meals. That is all I've ever done on my show, the one-pot meals. Okay, because people are busy. Okay? I said, here's what I want you to do. You guys are probably following, how many of you, I asked them right in the middle of the show, how many of you are really loving this pan? Now, how many are looking at the price and going, that's a lot of money? You're right. It's not inexpensive. Never use the word cheap, because nothing about pan is cheap. It's not an inexpensive pan, it's an investment. Do I want you to invest in this pan, or do I want you to have a show and get this pan for free or half price? That's what you ask them. Here's how you get the booking though, in all honesty. here's what I want you to do. There's a lot of other products you want tonight, right? I want you to totally disregard those products. I want you to buy this pan tonight, because why are you going to wait 2 or 3 months to get onto my date book to get that pan when you know you need it next week? Okay? Buy the pan tonight, have a show to get everything out. And they do. They absolutely do. You're giving them permission. Now let me give you the best analogy to sell a higher priced item. Whether it's a double burner grill pan, the double burner griddle, the all-purpose pot, the set of knives. Here's the question. Now, for the men here, forgive me. For the girls, don't care. For the men, okay, don't matter. But they're going to use this line, okay? How many of you went shopping to buy clothes for conference? Right? We're glad you're with me. Okay, now, you don't know who the audience is, just saying. Now, so, what you're going to do here, though, I'm going to say, so how many of you got a wedding to go to? You go and you go from store to store, finally you find it. The perfect dress. You put it on, you're 5 inches taller, you're 40 pounds skinnier, okay? You're tan all of a sudden. Your hair looks great. And then you look at the price. And what do we do as women when we see the price of something we really want? We start to justify it. Well, if I wear it to the wedding, then I'm going to wear it to the graduation party, and then I'm going to wear it on a cruise, and then I'm going to wear it to conference, and then you're like going, and then you know you're only going to wear it once because we want to know you wore it twice. But the more reasons you see for the use of that pan or that dress, the price keeps going down and down and down. Then you look stupid for not buying it. Create that need, create that desire. The time-saving tip, okay? So passion goes with desire. You're creating the passion in them, and then you're creating the desire in them to want a product like that, okay? Really important. Another thing I've already mentioned, no excuses, guys. If I go through every one of you in this room, you have all had something. How many of you all had something happen in your life that should have made you quit? Right? Team? Yan downline, you know who you are? What is my motto by which I live?
Life happens when you're making plans.
Life happens when you're making plans. Make all the plans you want. Somebody else is in control. Okay? So life happens when you're making plans. But if we gave up every single time we had a stumbling stone in our way, we don't climb over the stone. Figure a way to walk around it and keep going. You don't have to climb every mountain to get where you need to go. There's ways to get around the mountain. Okay? That's really important, guys. Work the plan, whatever it is. Okay? Now, knowledge of product, very important. I am with Tennille on this 100%. The ice cream baker, yeah, not so much. Let me explain to you why. That is not going to bring you repeat business. But if they buy a grill pan from you, if they buy the family skillet from you, they're going to come back for the 10-piece, the 12-piece set or the all-purpose pot. Because people love to complete a collection. The word you have to put into your vocabulary is collection. Don't you hate it when you're missing the one figurine and you're trolling eBay? I will find it. Okay? People love a collection. You have to introduce, and our catalog is listed by collections. The cutlery, the executive collection, the cutlery collection, the stoneware collection. They want the collection. Okay? So get to, to definitely do that. Now, you have to have an I can do it attitude. I mean, I should have quit my first year in the business. I should have quit when I lost my third child. I could have quit when my father died. I should have quit when, I've got a brother who's probably not going to see his birthday in October. I've had 19 surgeries in 5 years. I spent 7 months in the hospital. I should have quit so many times. A lot of you wish I had. Not going to happen. I've got a kid in a $70,000 a year college. Okay? He better treat me right when he graduates. All right? Don't give up. Don't let any stumbling block be the one that does it for you. I homeschooled my children to high school. That's why I don't like them very much anymore. was out doing the show. Was I crying on the way to the show and the way home? Yes. But I went in and did my job. Okay? I'm not saying I'm better than any of you here. We all have things. Just figure out what's important to you. You got children who have needs. You know, you've got a family you have to support. You had Tammy raising her daughter by herself. And you know what I don't understand when you think about this, like going like, oh, well, you work so much, well, I have kids that I have to take care of. We're all moms. We're all fathers. We all have children. Just because I'm willing to work my butt off doesn't mean I care any less about my children. Okay? That's it. Okay? Don't tell me, oh, I have children I can't do anymore. You're making the choice not to. You're not. You're making the choice not to. You have 4 boys. 3.
She's got 4.
Well, God
Don't do
bless
that
you.
to me.
I have 2 and I'm willing to trade them in. No, seriously though, you have to have that can-do attitude. I am very old school. I really am. The key word here being old. I really, truly believe you have to know what you are doing. Whether you're doing a virtual show, you have to host as coach. Don't assume, like even Tammy said this, and I love Tammy, I've known her forever, okay? A lot of us top sellers, raise your hand, you know who you are. A lot of the time we do fly by the seat of our pants. Because we're so good at what we do, we get by. And then one day we don't. And we're like, well, where did I drop the ball on that one? You know what I mean? You can't, you've got to stay consistent. You've got to have a plan, you've got to work the plan. This is very, very important, okay? The host coaching, find out when they book the show. What's the best way to communicate? What's good for you? I'm going to check what it's good. Are you an email person? Do you check it 10 times a day? Should I text you? I'm a verbal person. I do a 5-call plan, okay? All right, so, and I'll post that. I'll have it all written up and I'll send it to Patty, so I'm going to go into it now. But I like to talk and build a connection. I'm all about making a connection. You do not do 5,000 plus shows and sell 3.3 million by not having a relationship with your host who will book with you twice a year. Ask every top seller how many repeat hostesses average out every month for them. You got to build loyalty. This business is about loyalty. Loyalty to your family, loyalty to your company, loyalty to your team, and above all, loyalty to your customer and your hostesses. You want them to, when they see Pamper Chat, your face has to pop up. Okay? Now I scare some people when my face pops up. I'm okay with that. Okay? But you really have to develop that relationship. This is a relationship-based business. All right? It's really, really important. How many of you really don't think you're very good at that? How many of you are like one show with one person and you really don't ever see them again? Unless somebody booked off them. Okay? I'm going to tell you the truth right here. You're not going to be around very long. We're always getting new bookings. That's our job. If you do your show right, they want to book with you. You want to create that desire in them to want you in their house or to work with you. But you have to give that loyalty back. So hostess coach them. Give them the way to have the most successful show. All right? Really, really important. All right? I'm going to give you a couple little tips though. The one thing I'm most famous for when I do my shows is I give you so many tips because I've been a chef my entire life. Does that help or hinder? Depends on the group. If I've got a group that's going to be impressed by the fact that I was a restaurant owner, an executive chef for the Marriott Corporation, had my own, restaurant and everything like that, yes. Oh, she's a chef. She must really like these products. Okay? But if I had a group that would care less, they'll go, well, she's a chef. That's why she's doing that. I don't mention it. But I am known as the tip queen. Let me give you an example of some tips to share with your team. Okay, first of all, here's a little tip that you don't know. It's really important. And I do this in the all-purpose pot because I do a lot of one-pot meals. And it has to do, like, for example, onions and garlic. So you ask, how many of you have a recipe that calls for sauteed onions and sauteed garlic? And what happens when you go to saute your garlic? It burns every single time. Every chef will tell you, we never saute the garlic separately. It always goes in with the onion because the onions have a higher moisture content. They will prevent your garlic from burning. You would be amazed and go, oh my God, that's brilliant. How did I not think of that? Well, because you did. You did the research. Okay? Like here's another tip. How many of you caramelize onions for a recipe? they will caramelize in half the time. Okay? If you want to caramelize your onions really, really quickly, you add a pinch of baking soda over the onions as you're sauteing. There's no flavor added, but they literally will brown in half the time. Okay? These are quick little tips that you can learn and look up. Now, I'm going to give Patty my whole tip sheet that I use at my shows. Okay? I want you to share them with, okay? Like, here's a little tip that really is going to shock you. You know the fastest way to cook spaghetti? And don't tell me the meat covered bacon or the rock crack. I know that. Okay? No. If you soak your spaghetti overnight in a bowl of water, or the all-purpose pot, whatever you want to put it in, it literally will cook when you go to put it on the stove in 2 minutes. That is the honest to God truth. It will be in my tip sheet. It will blow your mind. Okay? I mean, these are the things that you share with, that make you stand apart. You don't have to be a chef to know these tips. Look them up. I'm going to give them to you. Use them. Okay? I mean, they're very important. Use them. Now, here's another tip I want you to do, especially when you're talking about our executive cookware collection. This is pivotal. No chef would ever be caught dead putting cold oil into a cold pan. What happens when you do that? You put the pan on the stove, crank up the heat, drop your oil in, turn around for a few minutes. What's happening to the oil behind you? Do you know that every time that happens, you're taking years off that piece of cookware? You're eroding it. So if you notice with chefs, we get the pan hot, like we do with the grill pan. We don't put a cold piece of meat in a cold grill pan, do we? No. You get the pan hot where you put your hand above it, and if you feel the heat 5 inches above the pan, yeah, one person put the hand in the pot, don't do that. Just a tip, okay? Go ahead. Then, what you do is you feel the heat, oil with the food following directly past, right after it. And what ends up happening here, you're going to hear that shh. Your oil's hot, the food's hot, your pans are totally, going to look brand new every time you go to clean them. Okay? See, it's those little tips that make a big difference. Okay? Passionate about what you do, passionate about your products, knowledge about your products. It's all there for you. Look it up. Okay? We're hostess coaching. I don't care what kind of show you do. Whether it's a virtual, whether it's a live Facebook, whether it's a live show, in-home show, whatever you want to call it, you need to know what you're doing. You need to host as coach. You need to know what you're walking into. Okay? You want to get that party average that I have? It goes back to the customer sales. My average customer, feel free to look it up, my average customer will spend minimum of $130 to $220 an order. I had 2 surgeries in the past from May 15th, June 23rd, and I sold $21,000. Okay? Can you guess how many shows I did? 2. Yeah. No, but I was only able to physically go out and do about 14 shows. But I sold $21,000. Okay? I'm not embarrassed about that, are you? How many of you sold $21,000 this year? I know you guys, put your hands down. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up, though. In all seriousness here, I was told, share a few tips with you. I'll give you all the tips in the format. I'm having my own private summer. Yeah, she's my fan, my biggest fan. No, seriously though, I'm going to wrap it up because I know we're way over the time and I really wanted everybody, we could talk about any topic. Look at this amazing group that, Patty and Nancy, Joe, and Louise brought together for you. We're talking, between all of us, millions of dollars in sales. Millions! Not just me and the 2+ million, correct? All right, well, let me see the $1 million people. You know who you are? Grace, where are you? There's Deborah. How many? 2? Who's got 2 with me?
Debbie Reason.
Okay, oh yeah, there you go. Okay, 3 million? Anybody else in the room? Okay. Not that do this. Because my girlfriend who brought me to the first Paper Chef show beat the crap out of me, telling me, you need to do this. And I'm like, have you heard me speak? This is why I became a chef. I could be in the back of the house, nobody would get wet. Okay? I wanted to do this, but a lot of you, the kids are a great deal, right? Why would you not take advantage of that? We all join for one reason. Look how many stay though. So we all join for one reason, but we stay for a million others. If I didn't have Paper Chef when my husband got seriously ill and couldn't work for 2 years, I wouldn't have my home. My kids couldn't have, who knows what could have happened. So yes, I was doing 8 shows a week, and he became Mr. Mom. All right? I've got a kid now, like I said, in a 70 grand a year of school. All right? When I tell him, I'm sorry, I don't feel like working anymore, you're going to have to come back home to the community college. No, we worked too hard to get into that school. I wish they had said no, so I didn't have to. Whatever you choose to do with your business, find somebody that does it for you. Go talk to Ellington. Go talk to any of you. I mean, your story, I battled it too. I was crying with you. Okay? I mean, I should have quit, seriously, 100 times in my 25 years. It's not that I'm any better than any of you. No. You've all got it in you. It's how badly do you want it? And what is it do you want? Never mind the why. The why is very important. And that also changes with everybody over time. What do you want? What is this business? Why did you join in the first place? Do you want to pay for your daughter's dance classes? If you're one of my directors, she was supposed to take her daughter on all these trips. Well, she should be home doing shows. You know who you are.
Still doing so.
You're still doing shows. Two hip replacements and had her best year ever and earned the top level trip. Okay? Now, I want to finish with one story. 1 minute, I swear to God, I'm done. I sing you, but I can't turn my head. You're making the list. I've got this wonderful consultant on my team. His name is John Michael. We all know him. We all love him. And he's battling cancer right now. And one of our wonderful consultants is battling the same cancer. And thank God she's doing well. And so he decided, because everybody wanted to know, how are things going for you? What did we do, John, for you? So he posted on Facebook, thank you all so much for asking, what you can do to help me. He goes, I've got my Paper Chef business, and I'd really like to keep it going. I'm close to reaching the next career level. So if you'd like to help me by placing an order, I'm doing a show, because the medical bills are huge. But he didn't want to do a fund me thing. He wanted to work for it. So what could he do? He could do it from his hospital bed. I got out of Yale, he went in the next day. He was there for the 2 weeks for the stem cells and the whole immune system thing, and it's been a battle. He put in a $10,000 show. He was stunned. He was like, I'm watching the numbers. All of our team on our team page are going, because he's thanking everybody, every minute. 25, thank you for your order, thank you. And I'm thinking, what is he doing? And I'm like, God darn it, why isn't he on direct ship so I know what he's doing? So all of a sudden, I go to bed, towards the end of the month, and I saw my numbers. All right, we had a good month. Everybody qualified. Everybody did great. Nice paycheck. I wake up, I'm like, what the hell just happened? To my personal team sales. I scroll down, there's John Michael with a $10,124 show. Hello, John. We need to go to lunch. And he was just stunned. So he put it out there, asked everybody to share, and the orders came from across the country from all of his friends and family. And he was able to. So you think, there's always a way. Go out there. Find out who you are, what you want, where do you want to go, who do you want to be? And that's it. Once you know those answers, then learn your products.